Welcome to Operation Vagabond Falcon 7121. This was recorded on Sunday, May 29th. We have 2 days. Bruce says you gotta stop worrying. He's just the same as he always was. He said, don't worry, we'll make it. He says I gotta learn to relax. Up at the front of the car, he builds a Y-pipe. The Vagabond Falcon is not going to have dual exhausts. It's gonna have a single. Why not have dual exhausts? Because everybody's wang-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding, a classic car dad, has dual exhaust come out of there, insert whatever here. Bruce has a machine called the ProBen 2000, which bends pipes. The plan is to keep it tucked up under the transmission and close to the bottom of the car because we lost a bit of ground clearance with the new suspension. I grind a hole in the Y-pipe for the other pipe from the passenger side bank of cylinders to come down and meet the one that comes across. This is our single muffler. It's a large Walker quiet flow, and it's the largest one we could fit in here. It's going to be tight, but it's going to keep our car, it's going to keep the Falcon from sounding like a muscle car. It's going to hide the V8 sound. He ran it a little bit with this muffler on, and I'll be honest, it kind of sounds like an Explorer. A 90s Explorer. Well, it shouldn't it? It's got a 302, which is what the Explorers had in the early 90s, and it's nicely baffled. Big thank you to Dan Solner and Dan Marshall. Dan Solner, you know from the Suki video. He's the one who owns the purple USDM S13. And Dan Marshall, you know from the Thunderbird Turbo Coupe video. Dan Marshall is also a detailer, and sometime in the future he'll be detailing the outside of the car, doing a bit of buffing to try to bring back the 2000 paint job to something a little bit prettier. We call this bit the Solner hump, or the Solner stretch. Dan designed the back exhaust, the part after the muffler that has to hoop up over the rear axle. He designed that. This is all him. So thank you so much, Dan, for coming up at my request and building this exhaust. I tried to pay him, and he said no. So I'll definitely, when you need help with Suki, let me know, and I'll drive down to Mannheim and help you out. For me, tomorrow is Tuesday, and you're probably watching this on Tuesday. We have Tuesday and Wednesday, and on Thursday, I have it scheduled for an alignment at a different shop. 2 days to weld up the exhaust, install the brake cable for the emergency brake, and test and tune the carburetor. There will be leaks. There will be something going wrong on Tuesday when you're watching this, and I don't know what it's going to be. Tony says positive thoughts. Keep positive thoughts. See you tomorrow.